I'll see if it's. Wait, what's inheritance? Oh, inheritance DLC, I believe. Have to select. I want to mention something. So for those of you who don't have Layers of Fear, which I think is a pretty okay game,
I know I don't.
It is a walking simulator, so that is more or less like the base way to describe it. I will say, the thing is, I guess the thumbnail for like the game, you know how like whenever you have a game downloaded on your like thing, or like you have the game itself, like on the PS4 it has like the game's thumbnail on that. Essentially, the thing is that when I was first downloading this up again, the face that's on there, like, cause the whole cover is like a woman that's behind a painting. Like the whole thing is that it's a woman's face that hasn't been finished painting, and like the face that's on there when you first download the game initially starts completely devoid of flesh and covered in blood, and I was like, oh fuck. And then it changes back to the like painted face when you are like when the game is finished. What am I trying to say here? Installing. So
Lord Dolomite says, fear.
Fear. Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Okay,
no one posted anything.
After cooking groceries.
Hold on, I'm gonna see my.
Oh god,
channel.
the thumbnail or fucking
What?
You made the thumbnail of the video fucking Blake.
I didn't intend to. I will say
Stamp.
I will say the fucking the thumbnails they put by default kind of just like fuck you like that. I'm not sure.
Alright,
like,
a bloody rag.
Yeah,
That
I will say
sure
I don't
looks
remember
appealing.
the loading screens being this long. The overall game itself, I'm not gonna lie, I don't fully understand it. You know.
Also, Malik, you son of a man and a woman, you missed out on so much shit.
Alone.
You missed out on the couple of videos I started putting up
But
where we
even for
insult
you,
everything
there
that
is still
Efren
a way.
and fucking Eric
A way to
love.
bring it all back.
Do you want to mention at some point that like you started talking about lynching me, then I just started talking about lynching in general?
Precious thing you ever truly desired.
Alright, so that's
Finish it.
that story needs some context. So me, Efren, and Eric started watching
Every
Falcon
portrait
and
that
Winter
is painted
Soldier,
with
and
feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Oscar Wilde.
I hope we can
picture of
figure
Dorian
out a
Gray.
way to fucking.
Going on?
I hope we can figure out a way to stop the delays, because I know that trips us all up all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happens or why, but yeah, I hope that we can figure that out one day, because it fucks us up a lot.
Yeah.
Like, this is a big delay. Like, the screen didn't even finish loading by the time you were talking about that painting.
Oh yeah. I'll say by the way, so like oh yeah, I probably shouldn't because that has a baby dick on it. But basically, I want to just mention I'll probably
that's classical art. They don't care
I think
about
these
that.
are actual portraits, I believe, aren't they? Like actual
Pretty
paintings.
probably. You know, it's
There's something
you know,
about
it's
this
stuff
one
like
that bothers
those
me.
styles.
You know?
What, the one with the woman dead?
Yeah, like I don't even know if she's dead. Like, looks like something happened.
Maybe.
I will
Maybe
say
he hit her.
this does feel very thematic with the game itself. I won't explain exactly like what I mean per se, because it would be spoilers if you haven't already like seen what the game
Is this game about a fucking abuser running from the cops?
Kinda. Yeah. Yeah, that. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot that they don't. Like, this wasn't initially intended for PCs. So, okay, this is. I forgot how much I hate this control scheme. So I have to press R2 on something. So, like for instance, a like
that doesn't look good.
I have to use the right stick to then drag it to an area like when I'm opening things.
Hey, look, whiskey.
Yeah, I could use some of that right now. Yeah, so I actually forgot it has this control scheme. Maybe you can change it? Hold on. Controls.
Yeah, but Malik, we ended up watching Falcon Winter Soldier, and as we are wont to do, we inserted ourselves in it. We decided that Eric was the original Captain America who is no longer here. Efren is Winter Soldier because he's an edgy boy that calls himself the White Wolf. And it was pretty much thrust upon that I was going to be Falcon. And our dear buddy Skylar didn't want to join in on the show, even though we found the perfect character for him. And long story short, somehow lynching got involved, but not in the way that you think.
Now, I remember it like this. Basically, Winter Soldier and Falcon were just like casually sitting somewhere in like Falcon's neighborhood. And then like they're like, oh man, those people are gonna lynch you. Wait, what? What?
I said, hey look, Efren, look, all the guys coming around, they're gonna lynch you. And Efren got really worried. And then somehow the joke got stronger because, remember that scene after when Falcon was flying?
Sir, I didn't touch the workshop just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day.
I don't pay you for your opinion, bitch!
Yeah, sorry, go on.
There was a scene where Falcon was flying and using his cable to grab something and kind of drag it outside of the helicopter chase or something like that.
Yeah.
And then for some reason we were like, oh man, it actually makes the lynching joke stronger because Falcon actually could lynch you at any time he wanted.
Also, alright, so here's another one. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialist, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employers all of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers. With best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pest Pacification Company. Sorry, go on. Yeah.
Bulldogs, you're busy. Your mom don't miss you. She stuck our whole team off and bit the kids on tissue.
An artist's triumph. Gallery opening wows critics. Some call him the new... Is that an actual, like, artist? Caravaggio. Others compare him to Van Eyck.
Probably is.
And one awestruck critic, who wished to remain unnamed, went as far as to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success.
What does Ninja Turtles have to do with art?
Distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown, revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting. Yeah.
But then she had a miscarriage because the husband slammed her head against the wall. And then it turned out she had a weird mutant tumor sibling on her back.
Oh god, fucking
God,
Malignant.
that movie was stupid.
Like, I wonder, were they trying to go for a horror, or were they kind of going for, like, cheese, you know?
I think they really wanted it to be horror, but I do see what Les meant about it mainly being comedy, because holy shit, a lot of the scenes are just, they just make me laugh. Like,
oh yeah,
it's like, oh yeah, this, our, like, fourth miscarriage, and it's just like, man, why she got so many miscarriages? Husband slams her back of the head against the wall. It's like, yeah, I wonder why you keep losing babies.
I mean, I wonder that too. God, everything is so dark.
Even one of the scenes when the fucking twin kills some dude by like straddling his body, twisting the body around like a marionette and stabbing him. It just made me laugh, not look horrified.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the sound he made when he was straddled.
Okay. I think so. I think maybe my character model just moved some things by being so fucking fat. Alright. Oh, jeez. Alright.
If you like clear-cut solution in a box spells with obvious mechanical effect, you will not enjoy this subclass's core feature. Animating objects and improving your inspiration is fun features, but if you don't plan on using performance of creation as often as possible, you find it as a subclass. Since other features won't measure up to other options. I'm going through some of the fucking the D&D bullshit stuff, just looking at stuff because I was bored, and that's when I started like posting some of those images on the tab. So now I'm just kind of like looking through some subclass stuff, and it's like, yeah, School of Creation's okay if you basically want to just be creative, but if you're not, then yeah, you might not want to do that.
Oh yeah. Well,
it's like
the
this is
thing
like
is
a
that
whole subclass kind of based on that.
The whole School of Creation, like for instance, one of my favorite things is that at level 6 you can just like get essentially animate. What was that? Animate objects, which is pretty neat. You know. Yeah.
I mentioned
also,
that, but again, it's like,
what the fuck?
It really is for when you think about shit, but if you're not one to think about shit, then it's like, yeah, maybe this isn't for you.
I want to mention, so, okay, here's something I hate in games. Being able to open everything and having nothing to, like, get. You know what I mean?
No, we hear you.
No,
can
but
hear
in the
you.
no, but in the
No
stream.
No, everything's
Nothing?
buffering. The video's not playing.
Hold on, let me check something. Let me see. Also, does anyone else here like a little bit of static?
No.
Static. That could be a couple of things.
Because
could be a fucking
every now and then I hear like little
internet.
like
Could be
peaks of static, you know. All right, hold on. Let's see.
Heat the key.
Okay, let's see. Where the hell is
largely
my...
related to
Where the hell's my
water
stream?
or the thunderous storms of oceans.
I'm going to see if I'm even able to access my stream over here. Sorry. I will
and
say...
then it says no.
I remember there was a person I talked to about this who they essentially told me that this game is kind of cursed and that it's kind of either hard or impossible to stream even.
Street Fighter, Curse, Tekken.
Also, yeah, this person who like his name Lord Dolomite, he said fear. Yeah, then like he
Pretty
said,
sure that's Malik.
Yeah, no, is that baby gonna grow up and sue everyone? I believe that's in reference to the portrait I saw before with the baby.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Malik because I remember. I think I watched just something on his channel before, and.
By the way, all right, my stream is not buffering on my end apparently. Can you guys check it out to see if
it's on the start screen right now.
Hold on.
Yeah, now it's like. Now I'm seeing. Did you pause?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm on a pause screen. Move around a bit so I can see if something's moving.
Okay. I'm gonna
yeah,
start.
So unpause and let's see.
I'm gonna stay in like the nice lit up areas. Also, all the.
Alright, yeah, stuff is moving. Stuff is moving.
Okay.
So I guess we're back. I guess for whatever reason the internet just glitched a second and it was like no.
That's weird. Yeah, it was probably just for a moment. By the way, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what I'm supposed to do.
I changed my name and profile on YouTube. I thought so, Malik. So anyway, Malik, you son of a man and a woman, watch my shit too. You don't support your boy. Actually, yeah, to be fair, you don't even know my channel. Shit.
Yeah, do you wanna pimp out your channel while you're here?
It's mainly just so he doesn't miss any other bullshit that we do. Because I know he gets bored, so he probably uses these streams the same way I do.
Oh, hey, by the way, you guys can't hear it, but basically, every now and then rats just kind of run around off screen. I can never actually see them, I can only hear them. But the thing is, if you remember the like, notice from the pest control company, they wrote a letter saying...
like, nah, there's no rats.
Yeah, and apparently...
So the dude's either insane.
Apparently, my character over here that I'm playing as has been continuously saying, no, fuck it. Oh, wait, there's a rat, there's a rat. Honestly, can I even catch it?
You know what it is?
No. It's physically impossible.
The good thing is your character doesn't live in the Thief 2 world where those rats could literally eat him immediately.
Well, either Thief or fucking Dishonored rats are just the worst.
I can link your channel through the comment you left, Dale. Oh, okay, so, yeah, so if you go there, I have about like a month ago, I started trying this because Eric wanted me to try out SMT3, and I'm like, well, I may as well actually play it with people because it's going to be boring to go around it by myself. And then that kind of led to me playing a couple of other things.
Hold on, I just want to mention...
Those sunglasses? They look like well, no, they're regular glasses.
I want to mention,
like
what is actually the purpose of this?
What, of the glasses?
No, well, more so like getting these zoom-ins.
The rotating an item.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Resident Evil sometimes
That's
does stuff where like, if you move the item, you can like pull out a thing. But other than that, like, what is the point of me just doing this other than seeing the model?
You know what? I think it's now become such a feature that people expect it for some reason, despite it having no actual purpose. Because unless this is an investigation thing, what do you need it? Okay, well, the Order 1876 just fucked up on so many things. 1, the boring-ass gameplay. 2, the boring-ass story. 3, they put so much emphasis into making everything look pretty that they didn't actually make a game. Like, you can get lost in that place going through buildings that have so many empty rooms and empty cabinets and doors with nothing in them. And it's like, why did you do this? Why did you spend time modeling this that could have gone into actually making a game?
Yeah.
But then again, I'm pretty sure that was because that game was did it come out with the PlayStation 4? Was it one of those?
Yeah, it was essentially
games?
A tech demo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's the same thing with fucking Knack, which I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what they were trying to display with Knack.
They were trying to display boredom.
Yeah, Knack is a confusing character. That's why I want to make either Skylar or Eric play it.
You got me fucked up. That's gonna be Skylar's playthrough.
I got you fucked up, Eric.
I know. You could buy it for me.
Hey, now I'm not fucking you dealing with Ren. Just so you can hit me when that thing streaming. All right, Eric, I'll for you. Oh man, I would play it, but I gotta finish the thing first. You're never gonna finish that thing. No, I'll finish it. Speaking of wasted potential, heard about Deathloop and how it got big fucked up by a gas station simulator game. I don't know about this gas station game. Do y'all know about that?
It might be the game that a lot of VTubers play, called, I forgot what it's called, hold on, wait. Little Vinny and Partners. Got a problem? Call us now, forget about it. 555-3825. Fast, efficient, and discreet.
Well, VTubers are playing it, that's why it's getting blown out of the water then.
I believe it's...
what is Deathloop?
Oh, basically, Deathloop is,
Eric, look, it's a trap meant for you!
Oh no!
Those traps never work for Eric. He always manages to get the cheese.
Also, this is the worst way to put traps anywhere. Like, okay, what is it doing up here on this shelf?
Maybe this because they crawl up there, but again, you usually want them to go at the source of where they're hanging out.
Little Vinny, you's a bitch. You fucking, I don't think this is efficient at all.
I love how Dave decided this dude is Little Vinny.
No, I meant as in, like, this, what is this card? Yeah, Little Vinny. Little Vinny or your partners, you suck. I'm not gonna refer you to anyone.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, Deathloop is,
Go on.
you know the main plot of ReZero?
No.
Okay, so
I don't know shit about ReZero.
You know Diablo's state?
Yeah, what about it?
Basically, that guy was invited to stay at a party forever and ever because the world might be fucked. And so every time, so he realizes that he's in a fucking constant loop that the same thing repeats every day forever, right?
Yeah.
So every time he dies, he gets sent back to the beginning of the game.
Does she just want to hang with him?
No, she just wants to fuck with him. Not fuck him, but fuck with him.
But doesn't she... Okay, I thought you were going to be like, oh, she gets the same deal if she beats everyone, she can escape this loop or whatever. But from the sounds of it, she's just like, you don't get to leave.
Yeah, terminology suggests you don't get to leave. You stay at this fucking party, bitch.
You stay, I go.
Oh, so that's
No
why
follow.
Les made that joke saying constantly getting killed by an army of me. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, it's as if, well, it depends on that. Okay, so if he does nothing, obviously I know for gameplay purposes it doesn't count this, but so the premise is he's stuck in this loop. And what happens when the day goes by but he doesn't die, out of curiosity?
To my
Do
knowledge,
they explain that in the plot?
I've only seen the gameplay trailer, the story trailer, but not the full thing.
Okay.
Primarily because
Malik?
I don't want to buy it on PC and I don't have a PS5.
Hey, hold on. I want to mention real quick. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there is a little bit of a tilt in the camera in the sense that whenever I walk, my character looks like they're limping. It's actually kind of neat because I forgot about this detail, but they have a prosthetic leg, which apparently the company fucked up the length, so that's why he has a limp.
Oh, well, that's easy to do, especially if it's like, what time period is this? Like, maybe like early 1900s?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, because around that time and shit like that, prosthetics were one of those. I don't fucking know. Malik says, yeah, the chick wants to stay in the loop. Okay, so it's mainly she wants to stay.
Yeah.
And I guess if he leaves, then... Yeah, so... No, I thought it was like she didn't care about the loop and she just wanted to fuck with him specifically.
Oh, no, she wants to
I
stay.
didn't know, but... Yeah, I didn't know that. Alright, so she wants to stay. So it's like if he had to deal with someone in an infinite loop, constantly ensuring that he stays there. And it's like, if I leave, like, this ends, it's like, yeah, I don't want it to.
I think it's because it's the fucking apocalypse out there.
Ah.
You ever
So
read The
either.
Mask of the Red Death?
The Mask of the Red Death?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar? No, I have not read it.
It's basically an allegory for tuberculosis and a world-ending tuberculosis that they have a party where there's nobody infected, but there's this one fucking guy with a red mask, and he's like, hey, I'm tuberculosis. You guys are all gonna die one by one.
Alright. Okay.
It's like a H-Main joke.
Go on.
So the fucking party goers are like, nah, fuck you, get the fuck out. I'm gonna stay here, bitch. I'm staying here. I'm chasing you all down until you die.
Bro, we shouldn't be having no big-ass party when you know Corona's going around. Oh, man, I already know everybody here clean. Everybody here got a Corona. I know everybody here. No, you don't know me, man.
Yeah, that's basically something.
And I'm about to cough on everybody
I want to mention, alright, along with the whole bullshit that I'm complaining, well, to be fair, why am I still doing
Look at
this?
that ugly-ass drawing.
Oh, yeah. But, like, you know what I hate is when you're, like, trying to, like, open up, like, shelves, and it's like, okay, I opened up the top one first because I fucked up. Now I have to, like, close it because it's harder to reach the bottom one, you know?
It's connected to Dishonored, so
It
that
is?
might give a clue to the state of the world. So
Ooh, that's
Malik
kind of
says,
cool.
I've not played this. Wait, no, it was Dishonored, not Thief. Dishonored is the one where he has those rat powers and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, only if he's the fucking dishonorable shit.
Yeah,
I keep
basically...
forgetting because Thief is basically turned into Dishonored.
Oh, yeah. Essentially. Oh, by the way, it
Just
does
sad,
make sense
'cause
that my
apparently
character
it
doesn't
wasn't
have
like
a
that.
run button because they're crippled.
Oh yeah, how you gonna run? With your crippled ass.
Oh, God, I can't
Just
see
get
shit.
inside of some giant titties and let those walk you
Oh,
around.
yeah. Oh, man. Oh, I will say, by the way, I got, like, a message from Grant a while ago, like, as part of the conversation, he also mentioned, like, yeah, I got no interest in joining you guys in D&D, you know?
Fuck him.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, that was that.
Fucking radical!
Yeah! Oh, yeah, for context, Malik, basically in our campaign, essentially, like, alright, Dell's character decided, alright, we're gonna infiltrate this giant
Fred,
area.
I want to interrupt you just a little bit. I just want you to end up saying, yeah, I told to you say to Grant, I didn't even have you in my thoughts in the beginning, Grant.
No.
If I was there, I would have said that.
No.
Go like, I have no interest in playing D&D with you guys. Nigga, who the fuck is you?
Yeah. It's cause oh man, here's some monster ideas. Also, I just want to preface that I have no interest in joining you guys in D&D. Yeah.
Maybe if you... That's such an odd, statement, because literally no one asked. It would be a thing if at any point, Ephraim, you were asking, so when are you going to show up for the campaign or anything, but for all this time, no moment has any... And we keep talking about us doing the campaign, and the only one who recently joined us back was Sam, and that's because he had time. No one said, man, where's everyone else?
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you tonight. It's all about you and me, Del. Let's make it special. You promised!
God damn it. Who put his note in my fucking game? Yeah, but that's funny to me.
Oh, okay, so,
just so you know,
a plot
Efren,
point,
I don't want to join. Ask me, though. Ask me to join.
There's a plot point, but basically... as you can tell, these are some rough drafts of his, he was supposed to essentially make a remake of, not a remake, or I guess a new version of, what's
Red
that
Riding
thing?
Hood.
Yeah, Red Riding Hood. I believe it's either here, fucking control, either here or oh yeah. My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now. I really do. That's why I have agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake, I even deliberately gave you a trivial task, but I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There's no way in hell I'm using
Kids
this.
need to learn about
already
Wolf
regret
War
agreeing to
later.
payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Your own pal, Liam Brickstone. Whispered
This is someone asking you, Efren, to write something without a bunch of racist shit in it.
Oh, fuck, you're asking too much.
That's basically, girl, you ain't shit. You ain't gonna be shit if you keep up with your fucking bullshit.
Yeah, just to show you again, this is my character's version of Little Red Riding Hood over here. Yeah. Yeah.
This is like Ethan Mars' great-great-grandfather.
Yeah. What is it with artists, writers, and general people that are in wait, hold on, was this ladder always down? Did it fall down while I was not looking?
And you said, what are we, artists or for what?
Yeah, why is the artists, writers, for instance, painters, sculptors, typically the people who wind up getting haunted the most?
I think it's because, with the creative arts, they kind of get tied into, mysticism and shit like that kind of easily, because it's all about, ideas and thoughts that can blend in with myths and dreams and legends and stuff that people might say you're not supposed to think about, which then makes it kind of easy for you to get haunted. And plus, there's a lot of easy symmetry, whenever you want to fucking do something you see what was that story about this dude who had this portrait of himself that he made. He was a great artist, and his friend convinced him, you need to live it up, man. And when he started living it up and basically turning his back on the church, every time he went back home, he saw the painting of himself get uglier and uglier. And it's art kind of reflects on the soul and shit like that. So, oh, I see. You having this demented art means that you're damaged and demented as a person.
Fucking,
like Efren,
why'd that
see?
get me?
Efren, you're you. Come on, man. Don't pretend you don't know why things get you. Yeah, but what were we saying? Oh yeah, I think you were talking about the campaign or grant, one or the other. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, basically, to sum it up, Del's character. Alright, do you want to mention it from your perspective, by the way? Well, hold on. I think these are too long. I'm not gonna bother reading all these, by the way. Yeah,
long story short, the main campaign is around giants. Giants are causing problems, and our group, who used to be bigger, was supposed to figure out what's going on. Eventually, it came down to just me and Eric. So it was just me and Eric going through the world ourselves, still trying to go through with the whole mission. And recently, we came to a couple of giants. We talked to this hill giant woman who was crying about losing her husband because her chief was like, no, your husband needs to stay here and give me more food. And basically, I kind of skipped over something that Efren didn't plan ahead, because I was like, why don't we just sneak her in there and sneak her husband out? And that was a big risk, because if we fucked up at even one turn, we would have all died.
Basically, mid-session, I wound up leveling up the crew, because, like, it's not that I wasn't expecting it per se, but I was like, okay, you know, like this chapter, like when they meet, not to spoil much, but like you don't even meet giant chiefs until later on, until you start like actively fighting against them. So I'm like, okay, you know, like if given the prospect of like potentially infiltrating a giant base, like are they gonna take that, like, or are they just gonna be like doing something else, you know, like, but yeah, overall, like,
remember,
part of me was just kind of like,
mission.
Yeah. So they had to sneak around. Also, there was this funny thing, because Dell's character is a bard. So, like, the giants have shit charisma. So, like, basically the female giant had to convince, like, one of the guards to, like, let her through, essentially. And, like, with bardic inspiration, also, Sam's Flash of Genius. Like, well, Isaac's, like, 'cause that's the character name. And so, like, the guard was like, man, you have inspired flash of genius about you.
TM.
Alright, it says, my love, even though you have not been born yet, I can already feel your presence. It's simply amazing. I just can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I had was talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I have never been a deeply religious person. Excuse me. I guess what other people look for in a sermon, I found in perfecting my art. Yeah. But now I can't help but feel like there's a higher power watching over me. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now I'm playing sold-out concerts at some of the most prestigious venues in the country.
My haters said I'd never get here.
They also said I had a difficult character and that I would never find a soulmate. Guess again. Finally, a doctor once told me that I would never be able to have
too complicated to use
of my own. And yet, here you are within me. I am quite possibly the happiest woman in the world. I love you so much. Yeah.
They said my class was too complicated. They said that I'd never be able to get here. Who can relate?
Also, Eric, do you want to read some of the comments that Malik made?
Alright.
While I struggle with these...
Other than the Dishonored one, Malik already mentioned that. Now it's just Rian saying, get good.
Bitch. God fucking...
You get good.
Come on. There we go.
You get good, Rian.
I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done before you go to sleep.
Nah, but video games, right? Video games.
Sorry, go on.
No, you know what this is? This is Double D's house, where his parents have just sticky notes all over the place with notes on them, and they don't talk to his son, their son directly.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, sorry, go on, Eric.
Effing video game. You have to talk to your wife through all these notes.
Oh, jeez. Go on, Eric.
About what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna read some. Sorry.
No, basically that's all the comments that I mentioned.
All right.
Yeah, it's just Rian. But you know what, Efren? I almost feel like this would be your future, like your future mate. Your wife would have just as much anxiety as you, and she'll have so much anxiety that despite living with you for like 20 years and currently carrying your child, she'll be so awkward and shy and scared around you that she'll just be always trying to not be in the same room with you and leaving notes everywhere to communicate with you. So you wake up in the morning with a shit ton of notes all over the place, like, by the way, oh, Efren, I'm to see her.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
What happened to the stars?
Wait, Dale, she's carrying his child. And Efren wonders, is she my wife? Do I have a wife?
Yes. You can't tell me that doesn't make sense, Eric. Well, the way Efren is.
Wait, how did he make a child in the first place?
Fuck you.
Well, shit, you think about it.
Why does he have two portraits
crazy,
of baby being carried off by a demon? Sorry. Go on.
Because you want to know it's symbolism. Your baby got carried by a demon. Well, that's why you got demon rats nibbling at your ball sack. They want to keep more babies from coming out of there. But yeah, Eric, you can't tell me what the way Efren is. Like, despite Efren being ace, I feel as if him having a child, see if he finds the right person, and it's like, oh yeah, I want a kid, Efren will go through the process and have his child and all of that. My thing is, I feel like his perfect woman will be someone who's almost just as fritzy and scared of things as Efren is.
Hey, hold on.
And despite loving Efren, she almost never wants to look at him too long because she's scared.
I'd almost forgotten to like read these other like bits from the wife over here. Basically, June 17th. He's on about the damn rats again. I don't think I've even seen one, but that doesn't stop him from laying out traps all over the place. He claims he can hear them in the walls.
Some in the bed.
There must be hundreds of them. God, I fucking hope it's true. Hope they crawl out at night and eat you in your sleep. You're cruel, self-obsessed, pathetic, drunk.
Who the fuck said that? Was that still the wife?
Yeah.
Efren, what did you do to your wife?
July 19th. Judging by the silence that has now fallen over the house, I can safely assume that he has finally passed out, undoubtedly surrounded by empty bottles and tattered pieces of canvas that have become his preferred bedfellows. Every time it happens, I pray it will be the last. I pray fervently, passionately. Our Lord in heaven, let him crack his head open and rot spew out. Let him cut his wrist on the glass and the red bile flow. Let him choke on his own vomit so that we may all find peace. For if you don't one day,
Efren,
I will find the courage to walk
wife?
down the steps and end him myself. You of all should know, it's not the lack of will that stays my hand. Amen. Alright, wrong way. Hey,
Efren,
Skylar.
what did you do to your wife?
You're gonna find out.
Or Satan?
You're gonna find out.
Probably both.
But yeah, so, you probably, like, basically, on one note, you mentioned that he leaves the empty bottles out everywhere, so the first one seemed very loving, like, to sum it up, basically, my character
so happy.
is, my character is apparently one of the most well-renowned, artists of his time, and his wife is one of the most, well-renowned musicians. Also,
Sorry.
alright,
Hey,
by the way,
Skylar.
I'm gonna mention every
it knows I was
time
here.
this note will actually be completed in due time, but right now it just says lost. You deserve it. Finish it.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah.
Remember, kids, sideways for attention, long ways for results. End it.
Yeah.
Alright. So, there's a whole thing
so
about
happy
this.
about suicide.
But basically I have to unveil what the hell I have so far on this painting.
Yeah, so, luckily, only one dentist killed himself. Yeah, I don't know why. He just said, fuck it, this isn't worth the $100 grand.
No, and then he left the room and you heard gunshots. You thought he killed himself, but actually he killed the people in the elevator with him after his friend came up and he said, is this what you want?
Wait, what?
I
Oh,
like to think that
wait,
he says it over the smallest things, where some people will just like, hey, can you give me a root canal later? Is this what you want?
I'm just asking.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, is it what you want? That's all you gotta tell me, yes or no. Well, I came for a cavity. You said I have a cavity. You said I need the cavity filled, so yeah, I just want you to do it. I don't know why I suddenly feel like this is a hostage situation.
Yes or no.
Why do I feel so terrified?
Saturday the 9th of June. At 2 o'clock.
Better you taste this cavity now.
Wait, how do you taste a cavity?
9th.
I'll
There's
show
nothing there.
you.
0,
I'll show you.
March, April, May, June.
Speaking of
Why
cavities,
I'm the expert. Yes.
what fucking Gene Wilder or Johnny Depp? Asked Willy Wonka. I'll say my answer now. Johnny Depp.
For me, it's Gene, the original. Johnny looks a bit too... Shit, I don't know how to fucking say it. Like,
Weird?
Because he does look weird, too. No, that's the point of Willy Wonka, because I was about to say, He looks less weird to me than the original Willy Wonka. I don't know why.
Like, the original Willy Wonka, you could see that he might have some people in his basement. Like, because Death's weirdness is out in the open. Wilder's version, it's kind of hidden. Like, you can buy that he's got some fucking Jeffrey Epstein shit going down.
Yeah, it's like how
Jeffrey
with Depth
Epstein?
with Depth's Wonka, he almost looks like somebody's rendition of like late Michael Jackson, like a creepy, strange man that people they can tell he's weird, so he's a bit off. But with the original Willy Wonka, he looks just normal enough and speaks just normal enough that you think he's normal. So his manic sprees of emotion throw you off, like, what the fuck? Or like when he sings that song, there's no telling where we're going, and it's like, are we gonna die? Is this man gonna kill us?
Yeah. The worst part is, you don't know how to get out of that factory. He's not gonna let you out.
He doesn't even know.
You signed up for the tour, and we're going to have the tour.
You lose! Good day! Wait,
But don't
so why do
worry.
you think Depp is weirder, Eric?
That is not so much weird. It's just that I like his character more. He has more to his story. The fucking dad who hated him because
Just bullshit.
Okay.
I also said that in this game,
The
this
past
dude is
holds
probably...
back. Look closer.
The thought alone that the most beautiful.
I said like this dude kind of reminds me, or his
is
wife,
calling me.
and everything kind of reminds me of Efren. Because,
Will you
like,
marry
he's
me?
communicating with her through notes and shit, and I said I could imagine Efren having
Hey,
a wife,
hold on, I wanna
and she
mention-
being so...
I want to
the
mention,
thought
so like,
alone, the most beautiful piece of art.
yeah, as you're reading,
Yeah.
Marry me.
does that sound romantic to you? Yes or no?
It depends on how you say it. Depends on how
Yeah,
you say it.
yeah. You can
The
can
words
pull
are
it
good.
off, but it is also in character for this guy because
Never
he's an
forget.
egotistical shit.
Yeah. Have you played
yeah.
this, by the way, Skylar?
Yes.
Yeah, I played this in the DLC. It's been a while. I forgot how shit the controls were. Yeah. Cause
Yeah.
why doesn't this?
No,
open?
yeah. Oh man, everyone loves amnesia controls.
This doesn't work on
Especially-
controller. You know?
Oh no, nothing, nothing like that. Yeah.
Because you have to drag the right stick. You know? Sorry. You've been
yep.
snooping
Yeah, stuff
around my
like that, that's
workshop
always
again.
awful.
For the last time, you're not allowed in that room, even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. It's your last
This
warning.
is-
Next time, you'll have to look for a new job.
This is Efren with a woman. This is
Yeah,
Efren
no.
with his future wife. Because if she's communicating and he's communicating to each other through notes, I can honestly imagine Efren finding a woman that he genuinely loves and she loves him, but they're both so fucking anxiety, like riddled and awkward that they both get nervous in front of each other, so they communicate with each other through notes. So Efren's just going through his house with notes all over the fucking place from her, saying like, "Oh, I love you," and "Oh, can you do this?" and "Can you do that?" And then Efren's like, "I have a wife." Like he barely
It sounds
sees it.
weirdly romantic.
Yeah, it's like that version is like romance from people like this who just like so jittery and stuff. They still love each other and still have a very wonderful relationship, but if anyone else were to like look at it from the outside, they'd be
what
like,
the
how
fuck?
the fuck does this work?
Also, did I fuck up by
Do you
going
literally
this
need a
the other
10-foot
one?
pole?
Yeah, how do you have sex?
Fucking A! Why'd that get me?
I don't know.
Can't see shit.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Why'd
let's
it
go.
get you, Efren?
Go to the light source. Go to the light
Yeah.
source.
Of course. Yeah.
We're going to the light.
I love that Valve inadvertently taught an entire generation just to follow light sources.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and also taught an entire generation of game developers to make light sources.
Fucking. Okay, I'm just gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs. Shut up.
No, you know damn well this is why you invited me to watch, Efren. Stop
on.
the cap.
Yeah. Nope. Don't worry, Efren. You are doing well.
I might have missed some secrets because I think I was supposed to go to that secret door area first instead of going here.
Yeah.
Do you follow, Efren? I don't.
I don't follow.
Mhm.
I don't follow at all. I hate you. Eric, you want to read the comments or anything?
Sure.
I dare you.
Let's see
Hold on,
here.
am I able to go back?
What the fuck? Isn't pink kryptonite the one that makes Kryptonians gay? It has done that.
Lord
but
Dolomite
it's also...
says, or Malik
The
says,
fuck?
what happened to the stairs? My parents took them because I am grounded.
That is
Ah.
disturbing.
Ah,
Oh,
Lord Dolomite
this
is Malik.
Yeah.
Yeah, Malik
Alright.
done switched himself up. He got tired of his surgeon zombie waifu because she cheated on him with a fucking zombie. So he said you thought, and now he
So,
switched it up.
So,
Alright.
let's see, no, if I can read it, says, so move Sarah. So it says, lol, ha 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 ha.
Pulling
I
a
think the
pat with all
fucking-
these bitch screams.
I think, Malik is saying now, pull a pat with all these bitch screams.
Wait. Hold on. Is this painting supposed to be glitching as an actual scare, or is that just the game itself glitching?
And it
Yes.
could be both. Maybe Psychomantis is fucking with you.
Wait. Stop glitching. Wait, no, hold on. When I
No, this
zoom
is
in...
definitely-
Get closer. Get closer to it.
Okay. Okay.
Get closer to it. I'm sure the painting won't attack you.
I hate this.
No, it gets closer, and then the painting starts laughing and animating like in fucking Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
what's it called? Hold on. Yeah, it only starts glitching
Man, this is a
from this end.
dumbass. This is a dumbass portrait. Yeah, maybe it was just a normal glitch then.
Oh wow.
And then a hand reaches out and kills your character.
Oh god, no.
Oh man, that's terrible.
I believe we are
Like, you can
getting
tell
to
that
the
spooky
part...
thing has to happen to that painting at some point,
Something.
because otherwise it wouldn't have code
Skylar, it's
attached to
just
it.
a picture. Nah, it's just a picture, Skylar.
Oh god. I believe we are getting down to the hallway that kills me and most everyone else.
You mean the one that specifically says "Don't look behind you"?
So I
Paint-
saw this random thing,
paint deep
and it's
lies.
like there's a picture of Superman being turned into a woman because Batman pulls out pink kryptonite, and then someone in the comments says, "Isn't pink kryptonite the one that makes Kryptonians gay?" And then
Yeah,
someone
what is up
responds,
with the
"It has done
paintings? They're
that,
glitching.
but it's done this too."
Okay.
Ah, I see.
Alright. Why am I replaying this?
Now, I just
Because you love it.
okay. So what reasoning would Batman have to turn Superman into a woman?
Okay, yeah. So the picture I'm looking at is the one is based off of the fucking Batman versus Superman movie. You know, the Zack Snyder one.
Oh, yeah.
And it's Superman kind of floating up, and he's like, "You can't beat me, Batman, especially not with another stupid kryptonite green." And he's like, "Oh, this one isn't green." And Batman pulls out a pink kryptonite ring, and Superman is transformed into a woman, and then Batman fucks her. And somebody says, "So, wait, I'm confused. Isn't the pink kryptonite the one that turns Kryptonians gay?" And I was like, "Wait, what?" And then someone said, "Yeah, it can do that, but it's also transformed Kryptonians' gender, so it can be both, depending on the writer."
Now,
And so
hold
I'm
on.
genuinely confused now.
Hold on a minute. Wasn't
Yeah.
kryptonite like pieces of Krypton that came down to Earth?
Radiation specifically.
Yep.
So, okay, no, wait, hold on. You're like, it's radiation, right?
It's like it's a stone or anything that emits radiation for Kryptonians. Yes.
Yeah.
But it didn't come from Krypton.
No, it came from Krypton. That's where
Yeah.
their radiation is from. Yeah, it's parts of their exploded planet.
Wait, so fuck you scientists, or researching how
It's
to
about
turn
time for us to
an
talk,
average
don't you
Kryptonian
think?
into opposite
I mean,
sex or gender.
I've seen you in my house so many
I don't
times.
know. Maybe
Never
they
could
had.
ever
find the
Wait,
courage
what
to
if
face you
Krypton
directly.
had perfected
Not until now.
medical technology to the point that you could change your gender with just a pill? So maybe that's
makes
what that
sense.
is.
It would, you know, Krypton was full of mad scientists. I guarantee you, at least one of them thought of the gay beam.
It was just a dirty pervert. Look, and there's like a Krypton. There's a Kryptonian person on the council, and he's like, I'm not down with this. You people putting these nanomachines in our water that turns the freaking men gay.
Except
yeah, he said they can actually just do that.
Yeah.
So,
like, you know,
so now I'm imagining
Joe Rogan.
red kryptonite being Kryptonian steroids so that they could be better at the fucking football game.
Yeah.
Because red kryptonite fucking turns Kryptonians angry.
Yeah,
actually,
like some roid monsters.
If I remember right, it's almost completely random what red kryptonite does.
Fuck.
It depends on the writer, but it genuinely is like how Eric said, it's like supposed to induce anger in them. But then there's apparently black kryptonite that can do that too and make the Kryptonian into a deranged zombie that just eats anything it sees. Like,
why would
again,
anyone research that for their own people?
First step is the
it
hardest.
was in the fucking Batman That Laughs where fucking when Batman starts killing everyone on his planet, eventually.
Real quick.
I mean, you're gonna go into a big ass pit. Go ahead. But
So
yeah, there's a shot where Batman starts killing everyone on the planet. It's where the origin story for the Batman Who Laughs, I guess. And eventually it's down to Superman, and Superman is like holding Lois and his child, and he's like, Bruce, please stop this. And he's like, don't make me kill you from what you're doing. And he says, oh, you're not gonna kill me. And he tosses a chunk of black kryptonite like at Superman's feet near his family, and it just causes Superman to lose his mind and kill them. And he laughs while he's killing his family. And I'm like, what the fuck is kryptonite, man?
So beyond that,
It can do like 500 things.
Golden kryptonite, according to the Injustice game, takes away a Kryptonian superpower, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they lived on the red sun, where there was no orange sun, so there was no need to make that kryptonite to take away superpowers.
Nah, shut up though.
Hey,
You
off
shut up.
topic.
You don't know
Off
anything about
topic, by the way.
Krypton.
Off topic, alright.
Off topic, by the way. Have you ever seen like when VTubers play games with like a heart monitor, and like you kind of see their like heart rate increase and such?
So they're hooked up to actual heart monitors?
I don't know if it's an actual heart monitor, but the point is that basically if I was on a heart monitor, I think you would see it spiking up probably. I don't know.
You,
I wonder,
you
Just
can you actually
become
try...
a VTuber, Efren.
just stop it for here.
Well,
No,
he is
no.
kind of animated.
Stop
You could
saying
do,
he is. He is a cartoon character.
you could do this for Halloween or October.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Basically, I was like, okay, I'll download it now. Then for October, I'll actually play it. But like, I kind of want to like remove it from my PS4 sooner because I think the thumbnail for the game is cursed.
The thumbnail so far was your fucking channel.
No, for the
icon.
game.
I
For
know
the game, it's cursed.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, I gotta say, I was kind of annoyed. I was sitting in a dentist chair, and I was like, then I get a little notification saying, freaking. I know, it's a terrifying thing. Yeah, I get notifications of Efren starting to play Layers of Fear, and I'm like,
No, it's fruit.
No! Okay, come on, what?
Okay, that one I was joking.
First,
Yeah,
I
fruit
looked
come
for
out
a
of the
canvas.
fucking painting.
No,
I can never tell the screams.
I had to find
Efren.
another.
Efren is so
one
animated.
of those
He
red
need
ones.
Efren. If anyone deserves to
Sharp
be
as a
like
razor.
a fucking
So
animated
I used a
VTuber,
razor,
you
in
are a
fact.
cartoon.
Then, carefully
Efren,
We could
Efren,
make you a
Efren.
VTuber and you'll have a whole fan base
My
dedicated
hand's
to that.
steady.
Remember that time you fell down from your chair and you screamed, right? And Skylar and I were like, oh, okay, I guess he's screaming again. And then you, 2 to 3 minutes later, you were like, I'm fine, by the way.
None of you even asked. What was that about?
Because
Fuck.
you yell all the time, Efren. They can't tell.
Not all the time. When have I ever yelled? Okay, please.
He
Okay,
lies so much.
Okay.
He lies. Why does he have to lie like that?
Okay, come on.
Why's it gotta be like that, Efren?
I will say, at the very least, there's a horror game I can manage because I don't believe things actually chase you, per se.
Yeah.
From
Skylar,
the looks of it, yeah,
remind
you're
me,
just walking
Yeah.
around.
nothing really
Yeah,
chases
nothing-
you. You just kind of get
No-
scared, correct?
Yes, but you can't. Yes, and also you can
screwed.
get a bad ending if you end up dying.
Yeah.
Well,
There
that's
is also-
fucked. Did you
Ba-
die? Congratulations, you fucked yourself.
The true ending,
Yeah.
I believe you have to gather a bunch of items, so I think I might have missed them because some areas I think I skipped, basically. Remember, you're a professional, it's just the first strokes, then you're over the hump.
Oh, yeah.
What's so hard about it?
Maybe.
Tommy Wiseau, how do I become how do I start creating? Start.
Alright, hate,
Lord
even
Malik
now,
says,
That's
lost.
legit
You
advice.
deserve it. Finish it.
LMAO.
Yeah.
You're confusing
geez.
your audience, Efren.
Oh god.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
remember, like, I knew it was fucking Malik
Oh.
cause I saw one of his videos, sometime yesterday, and it was just a video of Malik's character standing inside of a room while some enemy tried to chase him and couldn't get through the door, and I guess he had, like, a ghost companion floating on his shoulder. It was just like, oh.
Was it Aiden?
Oh, and it just kept saying that over and over, so I just commented that.
Okay.
Yeah, I
No,
saw
hold
that
on.
yesterday. Yeah.
So I want to talk about kryptonite again,
Alright.
right?
Alright.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
blue kryptonite has the same effect on Bizarros as green kryptonite does on normal Kryptonians. It's also an antidote to the effects of red kryptonite. Hold on. So did the fucking Kryptonians know there were going to be Bizarro versions of themselves?
I don't know. Like, cause they didn't make it. They didn't make kryptonite. It just, for some reason, came out from the explosion of their planet. They didn't make
Like-
it.
Yeah, but you said it was radiation from Krypton.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
no, it's
like
radiated. It's radiation, but they didn't create it. And keep in
Yeah.
mind, on Krypton, since they were never on the sun or near the sun, they didn't have all those powers, so they never knew that it could do anything to them, really, because to
Yeah.
them, they
That's
were
some
just normal
bullshit.
people.
yeah.
It's really stupid.
Yeah,
So
that
I
is really
think-
stupid. So
I think it
Like,
would have been
that is the
better
thing.
if
Like,
fucking
we're-
kryptonite was.
Okay, hold
Earth
on, wait,
has
I
green-
just want to mention. Okay, you guys saw how I was struggling to close that? Because, again, you're
Yeah.
supposed to drag it like you would if you were using a mouse. The fucking thing.
Yeah,
What
they gotta
direction do you
adjust shit
think I
like
was
that.
supposed to move it?
sideways.
What? To the
Up.
door? Like, that doesn't make
I was
any sense.
supposed to move the stick up.
Why?
Yeah, don't you open and close your door
I-
by moving the handle up and
I was
down?
moving the fucking thing left multiple times to like make the door close, and it. But the problem is, okay, so I'm moving it right. All right. Now I'm going to try. I'm pushing left, but for some reason, when I go more diagonal, like up, that's when it works. So going straight left
It's
does
Renwell's
nothing.
owl buddy. He comes out when an owl is nearby, and they make those
I'm
funny
more
as fuck
frustrated
sounds. Okay, that's what that
scared.
was. Yeah, I just kept hearing that, Malik, and I didn't know what was going on. I just assumed it was that little floating ghost thing on your shoulder, and I like to think that they were reacting to that bullshit, that enemy was trying to run through the door and it couldn't, and you were just standing there. And I think the video title was working as intended or some shit like that, and it was just and Malik's just standing there like
Okay.
watching this person not being able to go through the door.
Okay.
So white
Yeah.
kryptonite kills all plant life regardless of origin.
What the fuck?
How
That's
does regular
Affect
radiation
plant life
then?
of different ecosystems.
I don't know.
That's just regular ass radiation.
Yes.
No, that's what I'm saying. Kryptonite makes no sense. Like,
Yeah, that's another
Okay, yeah,
500
that's what I was saying.
colors.
Yeah, like I always kind of imagine that the effects of kryptonite, is the same effects that those minerals would have if you just made Superman eat them or something. But the radiation makes it emit those effects. Like that's how I've always kind of interpreted it. I have nothing to back that on, but otherwise, I have no idea. Which
You can make it in
which
comics
means,
with that knowledge.
yeah. Which to me means if you took some non-irradiated kryptonite and made Superman snort it, it would kill him.
Superman, snort this line, bro. He snorts a green line out for Wonder Woman's ass
Stop.
and has a heart attack.
Honey, please, just a
Superman
little.
dies of drug
At least
overdose.
it's
More at
only
11.
This one part.
Alright, so platinum
don't make me
kryptonite.
bad.
What else you got?
Platinum kryptonite.
Wait. Platinum?
It gives Kryptonian powers to humans permanently.
What the fuck?
What?
Wow.
Okay, how is that not the most sought out kryptonite in existence then? Lex Luthor should be lining up to find that shit.
Yeah.
Cause that's all he wants is to be super.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this next one.
Lex Luthor. Oh yeah, please hit me.
Every time I
Crypto-
turn around, my ass clenches because I'm so scared. Sorry, go on.
It's
So
fine.
what are you doing in the game?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's fine, Aaron. If you want, you could stop it whenever you
No.
want.
Stop
Alright.
saving your husband.
Yeah, it's
he
fine.
needs this.
I
Crypto-
played this
Yeah.
game before. I can do it.
Alright, I
Is
believe
it
in you.
crypto?
Kryptomites. Living
No.
beings composed of various forms of kryptonite.
How are radiation? Oh my god. This makes no
Galaxy
sense.
dumb.
Like, when you told me bestows Kryptonian power permanently, my first thought was, who was the person that got lucky enough to find out about that, and how has Lex Luthor not killed himself out of sheer shame and
Let
anger?
me look up this main article. Of Platinum Kryptonite.
Like, Lex Luthor is so salty about not having powers that he created a whole project to give superpowers to people, and he tried it on himself and it didn't work. And he's bitter about it. He wants so badly to be Superman, and now you're telling me, oh yeah, there was a rock that could have did that.
Yep.
Yeah, Lex Luthor, just snort this rock.
Snort this rock off of Wonder Woman's ass. Why is Wonder Woman presenting her ass for people to snort stuff off? Look, man, she thinks it's a regular custom. I lied to her.
Yeah. She thinks this is just
Alright,
something
so-
men do.
This next one is not as exciting. Yellow Kryptonite. Yellow Kryptonite was part of a hoax masterminded by Lex Luthor. It was not actually a kryptonite, but a harmless yellow sphere. That's for the other type of kryptonite he used. He hoped that Superman would hold back, thinking it was kryptonite, which he did. Luthor later learned it was not actually Superman he faced, but a Superman robot.
Oh yeah, Superman robots are another problem.
Oh yeah.
Like, I get the idea that he wants to make machines that can simulate his ability in case he needs them to do something, but because
Yeah.
of how busted Superman is, if you can make a robot that's nearly as strong as you, why don't you just have those to do stuff? Like,
Yeah.
you can literally solve every problem if you just send them out.
Yeah, like, I'd imagine if I were Superman, I would just exclusively use those for when I was acting as Clark Kent and just being like, hello, random civilian, I am Clark
Yeah,
Kent. Hey,
that's
look,
perfect
there's Superman.
undercover shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect undercover
That's
shit
some
right
Tony
there.
Stark shit. Where he,
But
where
the
he
problem
literally
is,
has...
if you get smart, they gotta make it so that it doesn't work.
So,
Oh, yeah.
did you guys know that Green Lanterns can simulate the effects of kryptonite?
What? No!
How?
No, I refuse what you
How?
just said. They make constructs out of light!
Ring wielders, a part of the Green Lantern Corps, can simulate the effects of the Jade variant of the isotope at will.
No. No, that's
How does
stupid.
Green Lantern not just stop Superman at any moment then?
Though it was only in the Bronze and Silver Age.
Hey, Del.
Oh, okay, then
Del.
that doesn't
Okay.
count then.
Del.
Yeah.
Is this actual, like, cause you're the one who's actually trying to be like a psychiatrist or whatever, like, is this real? Like, the following list
what
is a
real?
compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the ages of 15 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients as well. Note that these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. In order to obtain a proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist, i.e. psychologist, psychiatrist. Blank expression, stares off into space. And like, I guess because this the wife like seeing the doctor knowing like saying like, oh yeah, for sure. Involuntary facial movements, insomnia, unusual gestures or postures, unable to experience joy from activities, depersonalization. I like that the wife, or I think it's the husband. What does that even mean? Awkward, clumsy movement.
Depersonalization.
Yeah, depersonalization. What does that mean?
It's basically where it kind of is. The context is in the title, so it's almost like when you experience long periods of time as if you're not actually in your own body, like out-of-body experiences, to the point where it's almost like you float through the day, not even really cognitive of what you're doing.
Jeez.
Or you don't feel any sense of, unity with your body. You know how, like, you have a self-preservation naturally, where you just want to avoid danger? Long periods of depersonalization, it's almost like you don't associate your body as you, so you have no real fear or concern over it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no wonder schizophrenics think someone's mind controlling them when that happens.
Awkward, clumsy movement, prone to anger, resentment, lack of motivation, suicidal tendencies. Are any of these actually warning signs of schizophrenia?
Yes.
They're pieces, yeah. They're pieces. Because just like how the beginning said, because of how schizophrenia works, a lot of the symptoms kind of blend in with other symptoms of other things. But usually, if you show those symptoms and you talk to an expert and they can sense more of them through speaking with you and examining you, it's like, okay, yeah, this is specifically a schizophrenic case. It's still hard to do without actual long periods of, like, study to be sure if you've got it specifically, but those tend to be the warning signs of, alright, yeah, you might be schizophrenic.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
so,
but
like,
depersonalization is one of the scariest ones.
Yeah, I don't even know, like, what that was.
Yeah.
And, like I said, because there's a doctor's note, or I guess more so, like, someone who the wife wanted to basically examine the husband, but obviously he didn't want that. And this just,
I don't need no damn help.
And yeah, like, basically, the guy was even saying, like, alright, these are just some warning signs. I can't fucking tell you for sure if he's got schizophrenia. All I can say is these are some warning signs. And the wife is just, like, making comments like, yeah, like, this matches him. The only one that she's not, like, certain of is if the person has suicidal tendencies. There's that. Although I for some reason thought schizophrenia. No, I think I'm confusing schizophrenia with what's that disease or like that mental thing that what do you call it? Most supervillains have because they don't care about people. What was it? Sociopathy.
Antisocial personality disorder.
Well, no, I was gonna say sociopathy.
Yeah,
specifically that one. It's part of that, but sociopathy is more of a disassociation with guilt or anything that resembles normal compassion. Schizophrenia is completely insular about yourself, and it's more like it's basically like you feel as if everything is jumbled up, and because your mind feels jumbled up, some of the symptoms like depersonalization kind of crop up because since your thoughts are so jumbled, it's hard to even have a cognitive sense of self, which can lead to stuff like suicide. You understand?
Wait, why'd it go dark?
Because
I don't
it's
remember
always
this.
dark, Efren. The blackout!
Alright, so, Dell and Skylar and Efren.
Yeah?
What am I supposed to know?
Are you ready for this next one?
I dare you.
Alright.
Slow kryptonite.
What does it look like?
Slow.
Wait, slow kryptonite?
Yeah. It's green, right? But slow kryptonite is a variety of kryptonite produced by metallo that affects humans. Why is it called slow kryptonite? It's because the rays sent out by normal kryptonite are fast, high in frequency, and synced with the accelerated Kryptonian body. Slow kryptonite, which releases slow rays, is synced with a slow human body, allowing it to affect it.
That's so specific, and that's like they made that for one specific issue, and it's like, dude, why do we do this knowing we're never gonna use this again?
Okay, and that's what that's what is that stuff that's what Metallo makes?
Yeah, it's made by Metallo.
Hey, I want to mention.
Why would Okay.
I don't know what I did or what happened. Basically, when I re-entered the room because I noticed everything was fucked up, I ran to the nearest light source to cower in fear. Then that light source went
As
out.
you are wont to do.
And I don't know if it's just extremely dark and physically impossible for me to see anything, or if the game crashed and it's a soft crash, because...
Well, I am seeing blackness, so I don't know.
Okay, so try moving around. Just try rotating.
No,
I'd say, yeah.
You said rotate, effort, not waggle.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you I think you crashed.
Yeah,
Or maybe try
Restart her
pausing.
up.
Pause and try
pause
to...
see if we
okay.
can see that.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
back to the main menu. I believe this autosave's correct, Skylar?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, we see the title menu, so
Yep,
that means at most it's a soft crash, not a
Yeah.
big one. But yeah, like fucking Kryptonite is one of the most confusing things in fiction, because I remember Ultraman, the other version of Superman where he works with that fucking syndicate of criminal group or whatever. His weakness is blue kryptonite.
Yes.
But he gets enhanced by normal kryptonite. Like, he literally lasers regular kryptonite and snorts it like crack or whatever so that he can get stronger. But with fucking blue kryptonite, he's like, oh, and I'm like, what planet? What does that mean? Because if you're like our Superman, or you're supposed to on a genetic level, you get powered from the sun, which is still the normal sun. So it makes sense when, I guess, radiation from Krypton affects Superman because it takes away the solar radiation from the sun or whatever. But with you get empowered by the sun, and you get empowered by the radiation from your planet?
That's... Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jewel Kryptonite possesses the ability to amplify the psychic powers of people in the Phantom Zone.
What?
Yeah.
Could you repeat
Yes.
that again?
No.
Possesses the ability to amplify the psychic powers of people in the Phantom Zone.
That is so specific.
Hey,
Jill,
where does
kryptonite
all
was
this kryptonite
one.
come from, though, by the way?
So
Yeah,
what
that's
kryptonite?
the thing!
Where
Yeah.
do these colors of kryptonite even come from?
Like, did these different minerals just exist on Krypton?
Well, here's an
We
explanation.
decided they did.
That it's not really an explanation, but this, where it was introduced. Jewel Kryptonite was introduced in Season 9 of Smallville. It enables Clark to make someone do whatever he asked of them, but the process worked only once on each person. He could even affect himself. It's chaos!
Yeah, what the hell?
Wow, Superman, that's a very manipulative power for someone who's supposed to be all peace and no truth and shit like that.
To be
Seems
fair, he
pretty
wasn't
fucked,
Superman at the
Mr.
time.
Super Guy. Mr.
was-
Nice, innocent man.
He was Clark Kent. Those are two different people.
Now, I just need you to
Huh?
give up your autonomy.
Okay, this is the dumbest.
Alright, what's the dumbest?
Alright.
This is pre-crisis on Infinite Earths.
It's like Lindsay
Anti-kryptonite.
Lohan, pre-crisis, post-crisis.
Yeah. Anti-kryptonite. Anti-kryptonite does nothing to harm superpowered Kryptonians, but has the same effects of normal green kryptonite on non-superpowered Kryptonians.
That's just radiation,
That's just
rock.
radiation!
It's just radiation.
If we made a rock of radiation, it would do the exact same thing kryptonite does to Kryptonians. You don't need anti-kryptonite. God, this makes no sense.
Could be
No,
Superman.
that's not kryptonite.
Yeah. Oh
You're
yeah.
walking like a kryptonite, Superman.
What?
You
Hold on, I
did
forgot
it.
what I'm supposed to do here.
Break your kneecaps. You'll
Cannot
walking
be
like a
undone.
kryptonite. Can't do this to me. I'm Superman.
Super
Actually, it's
duper.
because of Superman that we can do this to you.
Superman
Shit.
that hoe.
I mean,
I'll do
Lex
it.
Luthor made.
I'll Superman
What does
you,
that mean
hoes.
exactly to Superman that hoe?
It's just that stupid Soldier Boy dance. It means nothing.
Yeah.
The dog died! No!
Why'd you kill your dog, Efren?
Oh, he deserved it.
Look at this son of a bitch.
Man.
This son of a bitch.
Hey, by the way, did this come out before or after PT?
I think after.
Because isn't PT kind of old?
Yeah, I remember there was like a time period where like games like these were being made, and like every now and then people would just call it like a PT clone or that.
Okay,
I
PT
feel like
Cruiser, if you will.
August
it's distinct
2014.
enough, you know.
Form
Yeah.
of PT
Yeah, for me, it's
Cruiser.
not. Yeah, to me, it's not a PT clone until it just starts repeating places.
Some areas.
I'm telling Gabriel.
Okay. So by the way, this game I really hate turning
Oh,
around
yeah.
because this.
Okay, so
will
yeah,
happen.
PT came out in 2014. Layers of Fear came out in 2016. So it definitely at least took inspiration from PT.
I mean, yeah, like I said, isn't PT kind of old? So anything that's like a walking simulator is basically a PT clone almost, if it has like horror or shit like that. Are you scared because things are happening around you? Congratulations, we have made a PT Cruiser.
I'll say at the very least, it is a little bit like easier for me because I kind of hate faces, for instance.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's why personally my favorite horror game so far, or that's come out, that's been inspired by PT is Visage. Yeah, Visage.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that'd be a
Visage
good
or
one for
Visage?
October. I don't know.
Alright, Skylar, you have to play that and Knack.
The real horror game now.
I actually would like to play Visage on stream, but the
and
problem
Knack.
is I know
you
I
have
I know
no
how to.
choice.
Yeah.
Listen, I cannot legally play Knack. I have a restraining order. I'm sorry.
Old of you to assume I give a fuck about what's legal. Now you're playing Knack. You said that to the wrong person. Oh, well, this goes against the law. Yeah! More reason you're gonna do it.
Damn it.
Can't you just not do that to me?
Malik
No.
is encouraging you to play Agony.
What
Agony.
was
Oh,
Agony
God, girl.
again?
It's the one that takes place in hell. And I mean, full-on, unsettled, Haranish Bosch hell. Not like this game or like Visage, where it is hell, but it's more symbolic.
I know what you're talking about. That one with all those fucking weird demon chicks with the vagina faces.
Yeah. The one I
So you know where
didn't
to
actually
fuck 'em.
finish.
And for some reason now people started making porn of that too. Holy shit, people are
Good thing.
degenerates. Yes.
Listen, they show titties, and it makes the jiggly bits feel tingly.
Oh yeah. It's like, dude, it literally has a vagina made of teeth that wants to bite your head off. Yeah, but
Vagina dentata!
Tits, though.
Vagina dentata!
yeah, and she says that when she rides you.
Yeah, but she's still got the squishy bits.
Yes, fine. Her body
Did
is still
any of you
warm
ever
for
see?
Ivan.
I believe the movie is called Teeth, or I might be thinking of a different one, but
Oh,
basically
yeah,
it's
that's
about
the
a young woman who has like basically a vagina mouth. Like basically her mouth has teeth. Her vagina has teeth. I mean, and there's this like gynecologist being like way too pervy and like is going like grabbing too much essentially. Then fucking when his hand gets bitten off, he's just like vagina dentata, vagina dentata. Like, I mean, yeah, you're just saying like vagina teeth or whatever, you know.
Let's make a new
Hey,
horror
Skylar,
movie
hold on.
that's
Should I
directed
follow
by,
the paint
what's that
over
fucker's
here
name?
first? Oh.
Well,
Non-violent
Hello?
power can be used as potent.
No,
Well,
this guy. Oh,
This house is absolutely amazing.
I
But
was
those
joking and
stairs.
then I got scared.
With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the
That's
bedroom
who
once
you
we
is.
move in.
Yeah, Malik
Yeah.
is like, fuck you, play Agony. You have no choice.
Yeah, Adele.
And Knack.
I'll,
Not me. That's what you
Agony
suckers.
would be cheap at this point.
Actually, what was that game that everyone was talking about? Yeah, Ultimate Horse something.
Ultimate
something. I
Chicken
don't know
Horse.
the
Yeah,
full-
Les wanted to play it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to say, because if enough people actually have it,
I
I'll grab it.
recently
There was
downloaded it.
There was another party game I thought I was super cheap too. That I was like, this would be kind of fun. I think it was Duck something. It was an Adult Swim game where it's just 4 people with guns running around in this like little 2D scrolling thing, and the whole thing is just you all just try to kill each other and increase your duck with your wins and shit like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like
You have.
Let's go.
Because the last party game we played was fuck, I forgot the name of it. The one where everyone chokes people and throws everyone out of places or into stars.
Real life.
Yeah, Gang Beast. The one where I fucking dominated you scrubs.
There's no
Oh,
evidence
that's
of
why
that.
you remember it.
No video evidence.
Yeah.
There's enough. There's enough.
I'll say one of my favorite parts.
Rian
are
has
you
some
doing?
on his channel.
What did the doctor say about
One of my
straining
favorite
yourself?
parts is
Leave that thing alone.
when
It's
like
not
I
going
kept dragging
anywhere.
Leslie down to die with me. You know? And like Les
Like one of the best
described
ones.
Les described me as a Baphomet dad with like no, he said Efren has the survival skills of a Baphomet dad or something like that. Or no, he has the self-preservation of a
Yay, I
Baphomet
can
dad.
die.
Yeah, now we can go into the atmosphere so we can die.
We can die. I think one of the best ones was Rian trying to brag about himself, like climbing up something so he couldn't get touched, and then everything collapsed around him and he died, and I just won by standing there. And I was like, so anyway, you know, it's hard being this good, you know?
Yeah,
It's just so difficult.
no choice.
Yeah, and there was another one called like Superhero something, and it's like a race thing where 4 of you try to get to the crime before the other. Then you use your powers as you're swinging through the city around obstacles to try to get there, and you can like fuck with the others so they can't get past you or anything. So I was like, oh, and that's I think it's at like $4 or $5.
Yeah.
That's another potential one right there.
Alright. I'm gonna still throw my vote in for Visage because
I
it's
siphoned
kind of like
gas
this, only it's more of a
I
game.
knew how it was done. I stuck
Well,
the tube
what?
in
You
a
saying this
vein,
isn't the game,
sucked on
Skylar?
it.
Look at him rotating
Blood
that
filled my
bottle.
mouth.
Peak
Then put the
gameplay.
tube in the jar, and it just
Yeah.
kept coming.
It has as much
Taste of
gameplay as
copper
Metal Gear Solid
haunted
4.
me the entire night.
Oh,
didn't I think of a
don't disparage
syringe?
Metal Gear Solid 4.
I thought you were gonna say.
Much gameplay. I love gameplay.
I thought you were gonna say, Skylar, don't disparage this. Okay,
No.
Already
fucking.
dead.
Alright, am I just stupid? But basically, like, do you guys notice sometimes the little, like, icon to do stuff, shows up, but then. Come on. Okay.
The
Alright.
little switch on the side, that's what you need to press.
Yeah. Alright, am I. Or maybe I'm.
There you go, you're doing it. You did it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, alright, yeah, when it's slowed down, everything melts. Then I think there's effects when it's sped up. Hold on.
No, it's because it's reversing. That means it's unmelting.
Okay, alright.
You gotta unmelt it now.
Alright. Yeah, I was like wondering. Alright, come on, I'm doing it.
Are you though, Efren? Are you?
Yeah?
Alright.
Do it right.
Mom,
Staring
sodomy
at
illegal if you're
B&B
Jewish.
cores, butts, and feet count gameplay, though.
Yeah.
I
To
don't
be
know what
fair,
Malik is
to be
referring
fair,
to.
He's referring to the Beauty and the Beast women from Metal Gear Solid 4. Remember,
Oh,
after
yeah.
you beat them, you get to just take a bunch of pervy pictures of them?
Oh, yeah!
Who is your favorite B&B in terms of hotness?
I have to go with Octopus.
She had a good start. She had the best intro out of everyone, because she was the first one you dealt with. And they picked the right woman for her.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Wolf is a close second for me.
I can't remember which one was you.
She was
she
the
the,
one in that suit of armor that was like, that was basically Blade Wolf, but with that rail gun.
Yeah, I remember the armor. I can't remember which.
Oh, what does she
but
look like?
Yeah.
She was the black chick that was super light, but she had like the long hair and everything. You remember all of them? Because I sure as fuck don't.
Do
I
you
only
remember?
two.
Well, I can't stand seeing you like
I
this.
wasn't looking
You're
at
not
their
well.
faces.
You were sweating and shaking all night, and now there you are, locked
What
in
a
your
pervert
workshop
you
as
are.
usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop.
I love that everyone's calling out the main character for being his narcissistic shit.
Oh yeah.
Yes, people talking about Efren.
Shut up.
Nah. Efren's not a narcissist.
I thought you were
neurotic.
saying
I
Efren's
think
not an
so.
artist. It's like, writing counts.
No.
The stupid thing is, even if he said you weren't an artist, it wouldn't because he thinks he doesn't think writing counts. It's because he probably wouldn't have known that you make anything.
Oh, stop
Damn it.
looking at me like that. It's just a...
Writing counts.
Now I gotta turn to the
That's all.
booze.
Sounds like Looney Tune gag music.
Oh yeah. You guys probably don't have the audio. But basically, I had to speed up the overall speed of the music that's playing, like in that other area. So like it was going really fast, like something like super like squeaky and all that. It was kind of neat.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Speaking of Looney Tunes, I think we found the
Hey,
peak version
even
of
now,
that meme.
lost alone, you deserve it. A grave for you. Finish it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Efren, what did you do to your wife?
You'll understand due time, Del.
Yeah, but I think we've reached the peak of that fucking slam my penis in the car door meme. Because there's one where it's just a chorus doing the whole thing, and it's like, I slammed my penis in the car door, you slammed your penis in the car door, and you just see the man's face scrunch up in pain at the sound of the car door. It's like, ooh.
Why?
Ooh.
Why?
Why not? How do you know you're a man, Efren, if you can't slam your dick in a car door?
Maybe don't. I don't know.
Nah, you can either be a man or you can be a duck.
Or you can be a cat.
Something better than a man. A greater man, if you will.
A cuckold or a fuckold.
Yes, it's true a man
give
would not
you-
be stupid enough to slam his dick on a car door for a meme, but he would not be a duck. And that's what really should be a man. Yeah.
A true man knows he has limitations and becomes a duck so he can slam his dick in a car door. Every man wakes up, looks at their dick and says, I hate you.
How dare you be so straight and there?
How
by the
dare
way,
you kind of crook to the side a little
I
bit.
found out what the little static noise was that I was hearing. It was basically
You should be in a nice 90-degree angle.
it was basically my controller
How
apparently.
the fuck would that function having
Or I
a
guess more so my
90-degree dick?
microphone.
Oh, your mic.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Basically, I think
I
the
tell you how
connection might be weird. Like I don't know, because it is something I bought for 25. Like I almost said 25 gold, like in D&D.
Because your mind is stuck on it.
yeah.
That's
Now you
why it's
ask
good
how a
that we finished
90-degree
that, 'cause
dick
you'd
would
be thinking
function.
about it.
Dale, now I got a neat clarification. Do you mean how would you get a boner, or how would you have sex?
Yes.
Well, both, I guess.
Here's a very important question. What side, like, what direction
Like-
does your dick lean to?
Mine leans
Like-
left,
I think mine
but I
leans.
flip my right turn signal anyway. Take that, fucking liberals.
Yeah, I think I also go. Go a little bit left. But you know, you could support me rather than laughing at my pain.
Efren, you know damn well this is support.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's why you
Support me on
asked for it.
Patreon.
Efren,
Oh,
imagine
fuck
if we were like, oh man, Efren, that is such a manly reaction. That is a
You
manly
think we're being
reaction right there, Efren.
sarcastic. You would call us, you would say, Efren, you're the kind of dude, even if we genuinely do, like, give you props, you say, fuck you, thinking we're being sarcastic, because you naturally assume everything is wrong.
Oh god, hold on, so this part, alright, so like I said, every time you turn around, something's gonna happen.
What does
Yeah.
that sign say?
Woo!
Or is it a sign? No.
Woo! Woo! Alright. Wee! Man.
The fuck are we doing?
The maniac's
Don't worry
right
about it.
behind you.
The
I got that crack
maniacs
time
in
mania
the
all
painting.
up in your brainia.
I mean, that actually does work for this game.
That is exactly what is happening.
Fucking god damn it!
You know what's annoying? Those fucking it's a series of games now, but it's like fuck, Men of Honor, something like that. You know the ones where all those horror games are just the whole monster or the mystery is just in your head.
The monster was you all along.
It's from the same people that made Until Dawn, and they have like a series of games that is literally just like other cliche horror stuff, but it's literally just it was all in this person's head. And there's always some smug asshole talking to you like, choices matter. Are you prepared? And it's like, fuck this guy. Fuck this whole series.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you mean isn't something called something like the Dark Chronicles series?
Yeah, that's it. Cause the last one I heard about was the one where I don't remember the name of it, but this dude is taking these people on. He's a bus driver, and he goes into this town. He gets pulled over by a cop, and he's like, "I just want to get these people where they need to go." And there's a bunch of people, and you play as those people when the car crashes in the town, and you have to like figure stuff out, and shit happens.
Oh,
but then it turns out all these people are just in that bus driver's head, and none of them are real. And I'm like, fuck this.
Oh, that is actually the worst.
Yeah, and then there's another one where these asshole teenager-esque people find they go to the Bermuda Triangle basically and find this sunken ship, and they want to like raid it or something, and
Isn't
then
that
they get
Made of
pulled over
Scare?
by a bunch of I don't remember their names. You probably know more than me.
Oh wait, no,
And
Made of
they get
Scare is
pulled over
different.
by
One.
those.
Sorry, go.
And they get pulled over by these pirates, these Somalian pirates. And one of them even says the horrible, cringy line, "Huh, your ship? Look, I am the captain now." And I'm like, I hate all of you. But anyway, so it turns out when they get there, there's haunting shit going on, monsters everywhere, and it's also in someone else's head. And I'm like, why? Why do you keep doing this? This is not funny. This isn't even cool.
Yeah, it's just straight up laughing at you for giving a shit about any of these characters at best, and being fucking pretentious as shit at worst.
I want to mention.
It's so stupid.
I think what does that pretty well is well, then again, it's not like these movies are great, but Final Destination, because the first time like you see all the characters just die in various ways, that's just like, how do these series of events even happen? And it's just kind of like
A bit robotic. Oh, never mind, you're back to normal.
Alright, basically what I'm saying is that they always set up the general series of events that would have killed everyone, and what the main character has to do to stop it, you know? But yeah, like this person got pierced by a thing, so we gotta stop them from being near like sharp things. Yeah. Then like they try to stop them, and they're like, "Man, just fuck off! I'm doing my thing. Get the fuck out of here." Because most of these characters aren't even really like associated with each other. So yeah, like it's just kind of like some bullshit, you know. Oh man, I'm not gonna read all this lot. Yeah. But yeah, like
I gotta say, those Final Destination movies, they do more to scare me particularly than most other bullshit, because it's just like encouraging you to be paranoid as shit.
Oh yeah.
Like that. Yeah. Like anything could kill you at any time. Like,
Yeah.
That scared me.
Great job.
Anyways, so yeah, like the main thing with Final Destination, like for instance, I got scared of what are those things called, like roller coasters? Yeah, can't answer this phone. Remember in the third movie, everyone just died horrifically on that roller coaster.
Yeah, see, that's one of those things where even though it's really rare for there to be accidents on roller coasters or airplanes, you know, if there's an accident on
you're fucked.
Yeah, if it happens, you're fucked. That's why.
Again,
like,
every
I don't
time with
care.
that, it barely happens, but if it does, you're fucked. There is no exit strategy.
Yeah. Like, yeah, car accidents might happen more, but there aren't airbags on a roller coaster.
That's the thing. The thing that's more likely to break has more safety precautions for in case it happens. But because stuff like roller coasters or airplanes and stuff like that, it's designed, like, yeah, they have safety protocols, but obviously not to the point, like you said, of a car, because they're designed to not fuck up. Meaning, if God just decides it fucks up today, you better hope the gods you rolled your fucking luck high today to get out of there alive.
Oh yeah,
if you didn't, you dead.
Hello?
Very similarly, like with planes, like
What?
you know, with all the safety
What
precautions
fire?
stuff, you're probably not going to
God.
die on a plane.
Is she...
But like,
Which hospital?
if there's that time when
I'm on
like,
my way.
the plane was hit by a storm, plane gets hijacked, anything can happen. Maybe the pilots are fucked up. Like, the thing is, you don't know when RNG is on your side. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Just
that's
one
how it
bad
be.
roll. Like you said, a car, it can happen more likely, so they have shit in place for if it does. There's so much shit for cars that, hell, even now, the best cars that are being made, they're always pushing more about safety. It's like, oh, it's got backwards cameras, it's got this stuff, it's got, you can even have some cars that will naturally hit the brake for you if you happen to miss something, if they sense there's a collision coming up. Like, cars are getting safer and safer because of how likely car crashes are. But shit that is out of your control, like a roller coaster, planes, stuff like that, that is luck. That is, if something goes down, you better have God on your corner.
Yep.
Which I do.
Like that depends entirely on whether or not, the minimum wage worker you had running the machine that day was paying attention.
Yeah. It's like when they were talking about like eating breakfast or steak and shit during certain times, and Wooly was like, the only time a steak is not a good idea is if it's like super fucking late and the chef isn't paying attention and all the other shit. So at most with food, that's you putting your, enjoyment and potential health in the hands of someone who's getting paid a shit amount. But, usually you trust the food. Nothing else that can be done. For all you know, the person's insane and set up a jigsaw trap.
Yep. Like, and also that you can't account for people that just for some reason just ignore the rules. Like, I remember one time I'm hearing a story on Reddit where one lady just is like, yeah, I want my kid to be on this ride that's for people way taller than him, and he's way too short.
Oh yeah.
So go. And guess what? This lady straight up tried to sneak her kid onto the ride. It was recording it. Luckily, the employee
Maybe she
caught
really
her.
wanted her son to die. Maybe she really wanted her kid to die.
She was recording it, so she might have.
Maybe she wanted the insurance money. I mean, some.
She was like, "Yo, look at this shit, speed running child life."
Oh fuck me. Yeah, like
it's like they joke. They said it's like, why would you feed a person with peanut allergy? Why would you give your kids with peanut allergy like peanuts? It's like speed running strats.
Yeah. That's just how it goes, honestly. Like, alright, for instance, the idea of you somehow, like, getting peanuts in an area, like, dude, we have a bunch of warnings. How did you not follow any of it,
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's unlikely to happen. Like, for instance, I think they even said, like, in some place they straight up, like, they don't bake the peanut stuff with, like, everything else. Because they mostly just want to, like, avoid, like, any chance of, like, peanut residue, like, getting there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Yeah, that's just how it goes.
Are you one of those, because I remember when Pat and Wooly were talking about that stupid challenge that started going around on, like, TikTok and Instagram and shit, where people would contaminate food by, like, opening packages up in stores and shit and licking it.
Now I remember. Yeah.
And I always remember, like Pat said, well, that's why you check your shit. And it's like, but the problem is some people are so comfortable with a normal world, you don't usually think like that, Yeah. So it's like how when certain bottles have very tight caps and that there's, that thing when you open a bottle for the first time, you hear it like crack from its like normal container? Like the little, what's that little rim that like, it's like a perfect seal, and when you crack open a bottle for the first time, that's
lid?
how you know it's open. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? The thing that attaches the lid, so it's 100% sealed. So it's like, if you're not used to paying attention to stuff like that, and you open something
Wait, my character has the Iron Cross. Sorry, go on.
Wait, what?
No. No. I think they have some metal.
With the thing.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
Warning contains nuts on the can of planters. Yeah, and Malik said the game names that we were talking about, Man of Median and Little Hope. Yeah, those are the ones. But so,
Man of Median and like... Yeah, I was confusing with Made of
those
Scare.
games are full of just that same shit where, no, the thing isn't actually happening to you, the player, all the time. Just going like, that's it, game over, you're done. And it's like, okay, I get it, it's a game, asshole, no one cares, you're not clever. Like, you're starting to get to David Cage levels of, like, cockiness here. Like, ooh, we made a choices matter game. No one cares.
They started off with, like, what's it called, Dead by Daylight. Then I think they really like the whole idea of, like, oh, you know, like, people like that, how about we just do more? Then fucking, essentially, I think they got too full of themselves.
Like, the Until Dawn one was their best game, and that was because, despite it being very cliche and stuff like that, it blended the idea that, oh, it's going off of horror cliches, and the real monster isn't real. Oh, but it turns out the monster is real because Wendigos are a thing, you know? It gave you real horror on top of fake horror. But now the rest of the games are just, oh no, this is all in your head. Ooh, mindfuck. It's like Silent Hill, except not.
It's like Silent Hill, except you get cucked.
It's like Silent Hill, except minus any gameplay or actual atmosphere.
Yeah, you don't need that. Look, you get to make a decision that will eventually affect the game in some way. What? That's fucking crazy, man.
But, it turns out none of it was real. Oh, man, aren't you mind-fucked? Why aren't you sucking me off right now? I'm so brilliant.
Alright, is that worse or better than Kojima, whose whole thing is, I will make a theme, point at the theme, reference the theme multiple times, and sit there smugly as if I've said something?
It's way worse. It's way worse because it's not really saying anything. It's
because I think Kojima hit peak Kojima with Death Stranding, where there's a character in that game named Hartman, who goes into shock every 5 minutes because his heart stops. And when his heart stops, his heart stops every 5 minutes, he goes into some other plane of existence that your main character can go to. And in that plane of existence, there's a lake in the shape of a heart. And he looks at it and he says, "This is like my heart." And it's like, wow, Kojima, you really said that.
I'll mention, do you hate how, like, in some horror game stuff, like, okay, I know, like, a candle probably isn't, like, the brightest thing, but, like, I hate that you can't just grab one of these candles and go into a dark room. Like, I'm going to a dark room, why can't I grab any light source that is, like, close, you know?
Because fuck you, that's why. Who told you get to see?
Right.
Yeah, and then there's a character, Malik just hit it, there's a character in fucking Death Stranding named Die Hardman.
Is he a fan of Die Hard?
Yes, that's the whole point of that character, basically. And there's a character in there that keeps referencing video games in the most obligatory way possible. Oh yeah, and there's Fragile, who's like, I'm fragile, but not that fragile. Like, there's a dude that says...
Turns out they're a tank!
He's describing, like, fucking what happened to the world, and he's like, game over, man.
Who killed the world?
And then there's one where he's like, yeah, it's like a game. Just let me fail and start over again. It's like, what the fuck? And even the boss that you keep dealing with, who has this weird Texan accent, he says, no BTs, no bullshit. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight. One final game over. It's like, I get it, Kojima.
Game over, yeah!
Do you realize you're playing a video game yet? Because my movie is not a great one.
And then there's even one where your character talks to some bitch that he's been chasing all this time, and he says, so I'm Mario and you're Princess Peach. And she says, yep, follow me. like Mario and Princess Peach, and then they chase each other on the beach, and I'm like, Kojima, I'm getting sick of you now.
I mean, look.
I couldn't bring myself to actually try to finish that game. Like,
Which
after
one
playing
is
it for
that
like
one?
3 hours. Yeah, like after
I
playing it
watched
for
the
3
cutscene
hours.
movie.
Which one is that one?
Yeah, I played for 3 hours.
Death Stranding.
And just walking around and carrying shit and falling over and having to pick everything back up.
Oh,
I'm like,
sorry, Skylar.
is this what
I'm
I
sorry your
want?
typical American brain can't handle a sophisticated game. I guess
Let
you
me
just need a big gun shooter.
Just give me a big button that says war crime and I'll be happy.
That's just what you want in life, Skylar.
Well, yeah, of course. But I can't do that in real life, so I want video games to do it.
I'm the God Particle, Higgs.
Not to sound like a broken record.
Yeah, you do.
We are broken
Fuck off.
records.
Anyways. You know who actually does like that game?
Who, Josh?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
He actually played it?
He played it. You can go and look back, way back before you joined, if you actually, for some reason, give a damn to, and look at his comments on the fucking game that he made, and it was like, you know what the Death Stranding's all about? It's about people helping each other. You know?
I wish people would do that for me.
Yeah, yeah. It's about people helping each other. Where I take things to places, and I get Facebook likes in return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love me!
Basically, he said Kojima just wants people to come together and help each other deliver some packages. It doesn't have to be a big.
Let's all work for Amazon.
Yeah.
No, I love myself.
Oh man.
Man.
Go on.
And basically, I was like, I did not get that at all from that game.
Yeah.
Like, Death Stranding is one of those things that, again, it's like Kojima's biggest thing, and as much as I love his like Metal Gear shit, his biggest thing is he'll make themes and then point those themes out repeatedly and say that's the point. And it's like, okay, all you did was, it's like when someone wants to show you like a deeper dive in something, but they don't really do it. They just show you the surface, and it's repeated over and over and over again. And it's like, okay, David, fucking David, I jumped to that, but it's like, Kojima, I get what you're trying to say, but you're not asking any real questions to, dive into this piece. You're just pointing at it. Like, again, all these themes are just there.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they keep on repeating about how America needs to come back together. Like, no, we still have an America worth fighting for. And it's like, Kojima, you know you're not American, right?
Yeah.
I have never seen this much dick-sucking of this country from outsiders.
They also had a fucking Trump reference in that game too.
They probably did. I must have forgot it.
No, they
It wouldn't
did.
surprise me.
I was fucking annoying Josh to be like, "Where's the Trump reference, Josh? Huh? You little bitch? Where's the Trump reference?"
I needed to
And
remove
then he
the
was like,
flesh from the bone.
"All right, I fucking
At
finally
first, I
found it
was
to
lost
fucking
as to
satisfy you,
how.
fucking asshole."
But then I sawed it off
To
with a
satisfy
handsaw,
you, Eric.
boiled it.
You.
Then
I
put
didn't
the
look
bone
for
in the
this.
mortar.
You did.
I had to
Let me
get
look
one.
it up
Obviously, this was not
specifically.
something
By the way,
I
are we
did
gonna
before.
watch the American Horror
Finally,
Story
I mixed
episode
the
that has
dust with some white
blue-haired
paint.
Skylar?
It made for a lovely
What?
undercut.
Oh yeah, you weren't here. Efren said that he found a character that was just a blue-haired you.
Yeah.
Okay, a blue-haired version of my personality or just my face?
The personality,
Yes.
or more so like when we kind of inflate you to be sometimes. Yeah.
All right. Oh, goody.
After this, do you guys at least for
boy.
the first 5 minutes or so of that episode, just to see blue-haired Skylar?
Efren's
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
"Oh,
Yeah,
boy."
sure. I'll watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I might. Fuck.
Alright, so just
And that's Skylar's final answer.
let's see. Go on.
Apparently, I'm looking up the fucking Trump reference to Death Stranding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And instead of that, I'm getting a lot of articles saying Hideo Kojima says that Death Stranding was created as the cause of Brexit and Donald Trump.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
What's that, Skylar?
That game is meant to response to Brexit and Donald Trump?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Where even is Brexit?
Wow, I actually
I
buying that
honestly
game.
don't fucking know. I actually don't know.
Oh,
I
Brexit
don't
is
know
basically,
what's going on in England.
you know, when people of the UK decided to vote to leave the European Union.
All
And
right.
that's pretty much it. And for some reason, people like to claim that that's because of racism, when it's really because they don't want to deal with the European Union's bullshit. It was actually illegal for British fishermen to fish in British waters because as the European Union decided, oh no, France needs to fish more.
All right. So
I hope you have a
stupid
fishing
bullshit.
license.
all right, here
Like that?
goes. That says BBC Radio 1 Newsbeat recently did a short documentary with Hideo Kojima about the Death Stranding and all this fucking things, right? So he says, President Trump right now is building a wall. Then you have Brexit, where the UK is trying to leave. There are lots of walls and people thinking only about themselves and the world, he says via Game Radar. The era of today is about individualism. Death Stranding today takes place in a shattered version of the United States. And so. But, yeah, that's what he said about why Death Stranding is made.
Kojima,
No.
where are you?
No,
I'm
no,
in Japan.
Kojima. Do not get involved with real politics. You won't be able to survive it.
Also, these are weird politics to talk about.
What do you
considering
mean?
It's Japanese.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't make like stuff about like other like countries, but it is weird.
I'm willing
Yeah,
to bet
like-
that in the Death Stranding world, Japan has become the world hyperpower, and it's fucking having all the best policies ever, according to Kojima.
Is it similar to like how I forgot what game it was, but basically
Police nuts?
what?
Police nuts?
Police not.
No. This is completely different. It was made by the guy who I think worked on DOA or whatever. But like basically, the point is that like in the game, the strongest economy is a combination of the dollar and the yen. So it's the Dalin. Yeah. So like Japan and America's economies for some reason fused. That's why we get the Dalin. Yeah. It's fucking awesome.
Okay.
All
I
right.
don't even know what I'm doing right
All right.
now.
Best made-up combination currency: the euro dollar from Cyberpunk.
Bison dollar.
Yep. The
Oh, yeah,
Dalin
that beats that.
from whatever the hell that is, and the
That was third.
Euro yen from freaking what was it called again? We'll save the galaxy for food.
Fuck, I forgot. I forgot the name of it. I still say bison dollar.
Bison dollar is pretty good.
All
I
right.
like it. Skylar, help me out here. Where am I going?
You mean in life?
I can't
Well,
figure
I
out
think
where you
that's a
are.
personal question.
Are you watching the stream?
Well,
Basically,
I'm looking at the
We all have to
stream.
decide where we're going.
Just keep going between, different places with light, I guess.
like there's only 3 areas I can actually see, and like every time I go to one, like nothing seems to change. There do seem to
I
be
wonder.
stairs, I believe. No, I don't think. What is that? Is that
What would it be like if Superman... Let me say. Nah. 'Cause I was about to say, you could just ask that of fucking Supergirl and fucking Power Girl. Which, again, I still can't believe they keep...
confused.
Supergirl, why are you here when a better version of you is right there? I don't understand your existence.
Oh,
Gotcha.
easy, because they killed off Supergirl. That's why the better version of her is there.
Yeah.
No, but she still exists, like, in canon. Like, so that's like, there's canon of them both existing in the same space. So, like, why,
Oh, yeah.
though? The better
yeah.
you is
I
right
see.
there.
Yeah. It's actually really annoying because apparently the new Supergirl, because, she's not a real Kryptonian, because they decided, oh no, all the Kryptonians have to not, it can only be Superman now. They gotta all die. Yeah, they decided to bring in Supergirl as like I believe an Earthborn angel,
Right?
and that's what she is.
What the
She
fuck?
wasn't born on Earth. She was born on Krypton.
Wait, then why
No.
the fuck is she called well, Brand? Wait, so she's
Brand.
not related to Clark?
Not related to Clark at all. Means she's safe to bang.
Then what the fuck is
Wait,
Power Girl then?
hold
if
on.
she's
Who wanted that? Who wanted her to be safe to bang? Like, as in, like,
There was a
did
comic
they
panel
want
where she made
Superman
out
and
with Clark.
Supergirl to bang? Is that what you're saying?
No,
There was a
don't.
panel. There was a panel where she's literally straddling Clark and they're making out. So Skylar might not be off.
Really?
Oh, jeez.
I
Yes,
didn't.
I don't remember. It was like, I remember when I was a kid. It was around like early 2000s, and there was a fucking comic that I remember I had. I don't remember the storyline, but there is a shot where she's literally just on top of Clark, arms behind his neck, and just making out with him. So I
It's
guess
okay, they're
Clark
cousins.
really stuck to his. Yeah, I guess about to say, I guess he stuck to his country roots. Gotta
I
keep
kinda
that
like-
seed in the family.
Kind of confused because I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
It's okay, Efren. If you
All
don't
right,
know what to
all
do,
right.
do it. Clark does. Fuck your cousin.
I mean, that's a
Alright.
good thing to do. Okay, how do I...
Okay, so I think it's safe to say that you shouldn't have to be rubbing along the walls at all.
Yeah.
Just try to find a light source, man. Just go for a light source.
I have
thinking
very
about-
few light sources.
I'm still thinking about
Channel
Clark
your inner
and
moth.
fucking Supergirl.
I'm trying.
So when you say like you don't need to be rubbing up against the wall, I just imagine them having this conversation while she's just straddling Clark.
Yeah, like, okay, alright, I think you guys can tell. I even asked, like, do you think it's like even like, do you think it's bullshit that I can't just grab a fucking
Oh, it is bullshit.
Candle.
But that's how they keep a game happening, I guess.
and okay, I don't know if you guys noticed, I was essentially rubbing up against a wall the whole time too, like, because I have a natural light source, but it only shows up when, like, essentially my character model is pressed up against something. You know what I mean?
I believe that's basically how the game represents feeling things. Like literally grabbing onto things and seeing if it's there.
It's not great because, like,
Feel.
I can't fucking figure out, like, I put the brightness as high as physically possible, and I feel like I can't actually figure out what I'm supposed to say or do here, you know? Like, I don't know what to do, you know?
Maybe that's the real answer, Efren. Maybe the answer is you have to stop trying to do things because you've tried to do something for so long. And, you know, when you've tried, it only led to more destruction. I mean, look what happened with your relationship with your wife. Maybe,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
maybe the answer is to just stop. Because you think you're
No,
fixing things, but you're only making them worse.
Okay,
Okay, let's see here.
I'm gonna back
What?
out to menu. See,
Okay,
maybe I fucked something up. Sorry.
Maybe. Let's try just looking around. Maybe it's try to light sources.
Yeah, cause you saw, like,
It should be.
that didn't look right.
Okay.
Because there's only 3
Is
light
this-
sources, and none of them lead me to anything.
Is this the basement?
And, yeah, like, alright, hold on. Alright, I think I actually kind of skipped it now, because I got the important item I needed to complete the painting. And I think because...
Oh yeah.
Alright, hold on, wait, does this actually work? Oh! Oh, thank God, I didn't have
Yeah.
to do that
You
sequence.
tell me, Efren. Does it
Oh
work?
great.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank
Work.
you. It works.
Okay, so how far into the game are you?
I've gotten 3 of those important items so far.
All right, so you're halfway through.
Yeah, because, let's see. Yeah, I am halfway through, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the piece of flesh, the blood, and the bone.
Oh, what? I'll be right back.
Alright. Oh, God. That was
He's trying to
fucking rough.
escape Efren quick. Eat him.
Cuck him. And then fuck him.
That man, eat his ass.
Batman, why won't you look at me during, says Batgirl.
Cause Batman don't do that.
Batman.
God, that was still creepy as all hell.
What?
Yeah, let's just have Batman fuck Barbara.
Oh, yeah,
That's
in,
not kind of fucked in multiple ways.
the animated killing joke bullshit. Yeah.
That was in the comics too.
Oh,
There was,
really?
Yeah, and the which is what they based that on because the Tim Schafer dude really seems to like that. But yeah, in the Batman Beyond, right?
Yeah.
So
Alright.
in
Hey.
Batman Beyond, you already know Tim turns into the Joker because of what Joker did to him. But in the future, Barbara is now the new commissioner, and she had a falling out with Batman because Bruce basically knocked her up. And then when Dick found out, obviously he got mad at Bruce. And then on top of that, Barbara had a miscarriage, so that kind of ended them kind of talking to each other. Dick separated from Bruce separated from the others, and all the other shit. So, yeah, so in that one, even in that continuity, Barbara and Bruce fucked, and it's still the most confusing thing. And the scene is so fucked, because it's like Barbara is in the Batcave, and she says, I'm pregnant, and Bruce says, congratulations. And she's like, you know it's yours. And he's like, fuck. It's just like,
like an Ace
what
video.
the fuck?
No, but it's real. It's real. I need to find that panel. Wait, yeah, I think it was even worse. It was like, I'm pregnant, and Bruce says, I'll have to say congratulations to Dick, and she says, it's not Dick's baby. And Bruce is just stone-faced. Like, it says nothing.
Like,
Oh,
Bruce, you
jeez.
cucked your protege.
Man, fuck him.
Hey, look.
And you fucked a girl who's young enough to be your daughter.
Well, now so it can be your
Makes it
daughter.
better.
Then I'll turn her into Robin.
Like, there's so many ways
Hey.
that's just fucked. Yeah, in fact, that keeps getting referenced, because in the
What day is
animated
it?
series, there was even a moment like
It's
that.
Sunday?
When Barbara was in
You mean
college
I-
and she was calling Bruce, and
Well,
Bruce was like
why
trying to
didn't you
really
come and
awkwardly
get
get
me?
off the phone. So it's like,
God
hey,
damn
so I'll
it.
be back in Gotham,
know how I
for
get when
summer.
I'm caught up
That'd
in
be
my
nice.
work.
And then she's like talking all sultry into the phone. She's like, by the way, I saw you on the news with this woman, someone a little older. And Bruce's like, I have no idea who she is. She's like, because I'd be upset because I thought you and I were. And then he starts like rattling paper near his ear, like, what? We're going through a hole, Barbara. I gotta go. And just hangs up on her. It's like, Bruce, what the fuck, man?
God damn.
Yeah, so even then it's implied that he's fucking Barbara Gordon. For some reason.
Yeah. Look.
That's the part that
No.
makes Batman look like a groomer. Like, there's no way
Oh,
around
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like, you might be able to say that the spandex and the tight pantsuits are, just a uniform, but when he's fucking one of them, no. No.
Like, that was already the point where people were worried with Robin, and like the whole context of Robin, like, oh, you got him in these tight-ass uniforms, you even sleep with him, and you're doing what you're with. So it's like, there's already so much suspect things about a grown man just bringing in children and teenagers into his home and kind of teaching them. It's already a little suspect. But you can find ways around that. But once you're literally fucking one of them, Bruce, there's no way around it. You're creepy.
Yeah.
You're a creepy old
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
So,
And that's the
Dell,
daughter of your friend. Yeah.
I don't mean to bring it all back to what I was saying about Death Stranding, but I
Yeah.
found the thing I was looking for after so long. I fucking went and I'm looking for this shit. So,
Kojima
Also-
gives you an A.
Also, the fact that apparently Barbara, freaking Barbara told Bruce she was she was pregnant, and it meant, and his first thing was to give Tim congratulations, or was it Dick
Jesus.
congratulations?
Dick.
Did you just buy a
Yeah.
Apple department
Was that,
store?
so that means that they were in a
You don't
fucking
even know yet
relationship.
if it's gonna be a boy or a girl.
Yes.
So Bruce actively
Yes.
cucked his fucking protege. Like,
Wouldn't you?
Shut
there's
up,
no,
bro.
there's no good redeemable thing about that.
Shut up,
There's
though.
no situation where that won't make him
He
look
had
like
to
a
do it
piece
for
of shit.
Gotham.
Shut up, though.
I did not say
So
all
what
that
you
just
say,
for
Eric?
this. Yeah.
Also, apparently, and also the fact that Barbara just knew, and like, what the hell was it? I mean, yeah, she must have known what she was doing at the time.
Okay, here's my problem is I hate the writing for Barbara because it's like, okay, just stop trying to fuck Bruce. Don't do it. And I also hate like Batman because I'm like, okay, dude, like she's younger than you. Like, much younger.
Efren, scream, you're turning into a robot.
God fucking damn it, son of a bitch!
One more time.
Fuck, I'm too tired to scream.
There he is.
Hey, you're back
There
to
he goes.
normal. It
Hey,
does
I'm
work.
back.
Yeah.
I'm finally back to kick some
What were you
tits.
saying,
Ooh,
Eric?
DK.
About Death Stranding?
Donkey Kong's
Alright,
dick.
you
so
found
this
that
is
thing?
the Easter egg I was talking about. It's from The
Yeah.
Elder. It's the fucking title is called "Countries Are Bullshit." It goes like this. Let me tell you a story about the good old days, back when the U.S. of A. was alive and well, and the world hasn't gone to shit in the hell in a handbasket. Oh wait, Efren,
What?
your stream died.
It did?
Yeah, I'm seeing a.
Let me see. Scroll back to the tab. Oh yeah, I'm seeing the dead no connection thing.
Well, I mean, this seems like a good way to end.
Tombstone for this.
I'm going
Tombstone.
to. I'm going to just end it there then.
Alright then.
Alright, I'm gonna. You can continue. If lights on.